All right, so guys, welcome back to the channel. Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice, Too Easy, Trice, 2, letter E, letter Z on Twitter. Make sure y'all follow me on there. Very active. Post live plays, post parlays. Guys, I'm busy as fuck. I got to get through this quickly. Yesterday, I went down half a unit. A couple late night plays, parlays and live plays hit, which saved me. Fuck the Dodgers. I would have been way in a positive if they would have won, but they suck. So I went down half a unit. I don't have time to review everything, so I'm just going to get straight into the slate. I spent all morning working and then looking at plays for the 500 to 10,000 bankroll challenge. I have a new formula, new method I'm going to try. We're going to test this out and see how it goes. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know how exactly it's going to go. I think I'm on to something. I did all the math and I spent all morning on it. So I think I got it right. I think I have the method down. I'm going to perfect it as I go, but I think it's sound. So we'll see. But I'm trying to grow this bankroll aggressively and fast. So if you choose to tail it, it's a lot to tail. It's like 48 plays. It's extreme volume and extreme high odds. It's very lottery-ish mixed with a lot of data that supports the plays that I picked. But I'm also going to show you guys my standard plays that I'm playing with my main bankroll. Okay, so let's just get straight into the slate, guys. This is not what you need to see. This is it right here. Okay. So, first game of the day, we got the Mariners and the Tigers, guys. I just like an over 7.5. I'm going to lay a little bit of juice, minus 130. Again, this is my main bankroll. My main bankroll, I won't do more than minus 130. That's usually my max. Sometimes I'll go minus 150 if I just love the play. But usually I try to keep it 130 at the most. Sometimes like minus 110, plus 110 is where I like to be. But Mariners, Tigers, over 7.5. It's a little bit of juice. I just think this is so free. I think the Mariners get hits today. I think the Tigers are going to pitch Blady or whatever the fuck his name is. And then Bryce Miller, he's capable of getting hit up. And the Tigers always beat the Mariners. So I just think 7.5 is way too low. Okay. Athletics and the Mets, you got Mitch Spence and Jose Quintana. Jose's been sucking and Athletics are decent versus lefties. That said, guys, they don't have Brent Rooker in the lineup. And without him in the lineup, they're one of the worst offenses in the league. He is that crucial to this team. He is their whole offense. He brings in all the runs. He gets on base. He's just so good. Without him, I don't know that they can win. I almost wanted to take the Mets by 2 at plus 110, which I wouldn't be mad at you, but I lean to the first 5 under 5 at minus 135. It's free. A couple of these lines are just not priced right. This is free. This is free. So I just think you have to take them. Juice, one more time, pretty big Dodgers money line, guys. Jack Flaherty's on the mound. The Dodgers are the best team in the league with him on the mound. I said last night I'll never bet him again. My main bankroll, I sent a unit at this. I have to. The Dodgers with Jack Flaherty look unbeatable. They actually look unstoppable. I can't see this game. I cannot see the Brewers winning. You're going to give me them for less than 150 on the juice. I'll take it. That's where I got to be at. If we get hot again, we'll stop laying juice. But for now, we're going to have to drink some and get back on track. Braves, Giants, we got Max Fried and Logan Webb. Guys, Logan Webb is great, but he's a soft contact guy. The Braves tend to have his number, in my opinion. I think they do well versus him, and I think they hit him today. I think this line of 7.5 is way too low, and I think Max Fried gets hit up as well. I think both these pitchers struggle a little bit today. I'm not going to say Logan Webb's going to be terrible, but it'll be a bad start for Logan Webb's standard. And the Braves look very good lately. They're back on fire. They're hitting well. They're defending well. Pitching still am, but man, them bats are hot. I got to go with the over 3.5 in the first 5, minus 130. Every projected number says it should be 4 or 5 in the first, so 3.5 minus 130 is a very fair price, and over 7.5, it's too low. The way these teams been hitting and playing, it's just too low. I don't trust this. I think Logan Webb gives up a few, and I think Max Fried gives up a lot. So I'd even lean the Giants money line, but the way the Braves been playing, I can't do it. That's why I'm on some type of runs. Red Sox and Orioles, Nick Pivetta, Zach Eflin. Guys, Orioles money line minus 135. Again, we need to get some units back. Couple rough days. We're gonna lay some juice here. It's not bad. Minus 135 is a very fair price. This should hit very easily. The line is now minus 155. I'm sorry, guys. I locked this at 135. I got the video out late. Damn, man, the line dropped fucking 20 points. There's no play. Sorry, guys. Fade this or you're going to have to pay minus 155. Unless you have a sports book that's still giving it at minus 135. That's the highest I'd go to. So if you can't get it at this price, you're going to have to fade this. Phillies and the Nationals. Nationals team total over 2.5 is way too low. That's full game, guys. This is not first 5. This is the full game. I know they're versus Zach Wheeler. I get it. I still think Zach Wheeler gives up maybe a home run or two. I think somebody gets a hold of him and eats him for 1 or 2 runs, and then it's just a matter of scoring one more the rest of the game. Team total over 2.5 minus 130 is too low and too fair of a price. I got to be on that. Lastly, Twins in the Rangers. You got Twins first 5 money line minus 125 or the Twins money line minus 115. Bailey Ober is a dog. Cody Bradford sucks. I really like this a lot. Yeah, I gotta be with these Twins first 5 money line minus 125. Have to be. I like this a lot. Yeah, that's just where I am. As far as props, guys, I have none. If you go to my outlier, which again, guys, I do have a outlier. I am sponsored by them. 7-day free trial is in the description of all my videos if you need to learn how to use this app. That said, my criteria for what I use, my filters, nothing hits it besides Adam Duvall to not get a hit at all, which is very likely. But every time I bet guys to not get a hit, they fucking do. Every single time. But this is the only play that meets my criteria, because when it comes to props, I need a 90% hit rate over 10 games. If you drop it down to 80, you can get a few more options that are decent, like Jose Miranda under 1.5, but I don't trust that because he might hit a home run anytime. Christian Vasquez over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. It's not bad at all, and it's a pretty fair price, but I just don't like it. I don't know. I don't trust the Twins. I don't trust the Rangers. I mean, this is a great fucking pick, but if I was gonna play one, it would be Christian Vasquez, but I'm not gonna play any today. I'm gonna stay away from it. Okay, guys. So that's the only optional prop today. Okay. Anyways, let me show you guys my plays for the day. Okay, so my plays today. So here's the thing. These actually were my fucking plays for today. I didn't actually show the full slate when I first did it. Sorry, guys, I'm in a hurry. So all those plays you saw that I went over, the over 7.5, first 5 under, these are all plays that I played, okay, on my main bankroll. I put them in the Patreon as well. Now, so the plays that I'm locking on my main bankroll that I would typically tell you guys to tail would be all the ones I showed you at the beginning. Mariners and Tigers over 7.5, Athletics first 5 under 5, Dodgers money line first 5 over 3.5 and over 7.5 for Braves Giants, Orioles money line, Nationals team total over 2.5, Twins first 5 money line and full game money line. Playing both of those. Okay. Now my plays for the day that I'm playing for the $500 to $10,000 challenge. This is how I'm doing it. I put this in the Patreon, so there's a text copy, so you can tail all these if you'd like. It's $5 a month, or you can pay $10, but they are a text file, or you can pause the screen and copy these. But basically, it's a mixture of how I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to pick a player from each team that I like to home run every day. I'm going to pick both teams a home run. Then I'm going to pick a guy who I like to get a double, a RBI, 2 RBIs, and I'm also going to couple that with 2 RBIs for anybody who I like to get a home run. So Cal Raleigh, I like him to hit a home run. I also have him getting 2 RBIs. Because what this does is if one play hits, one player pops off. Like say Cal Raleigh hits a home run. Most likely we're hitting a plus 360, a plus 380, and a plus 135. If Kelly Carpenter hits a home run, usually if there's one on base, you're getting plus 1,000. You're getting a plus 500 and a plus 500 cash. So all we need is one player from the list to hit a fucking home run, and we're most likely getting paid big time. Now, I also pick players who I liked with their pitching matchups to just get doubles, RBIs as well. So I have everybody who I think hits a home run getting RBIs. Then I have another player who just has the best pitching matchup. In this Dodgers-Brewers game, it's Freddie Freeman with the double. Then I have him getting an RBI and 2 RBIs. If any of these one players, which there's 14, actually just more, pops off, we get paid massively. I'm trying to be aggressive, max the volume out, and max the odds out, but be somewhat reasonable. I ran this in my head. I did a bunch of math. I looked up the stats. These are all the players I like. So I'm just going to quickly go through how I'm doing this. Before I get into it, I did 48 plays with 12.5 units, which is 1 unit. So I'm betting my entire bankroll until I hit that $1,000 mark. Then I'll only bet $500 a day. But until I get to $1,000, I'm going to be betting the whole bankroll each day. So 500, if it grows to 700, I'll bet 700. If it goes to 5, I'll bet 5. If it goes to 8, I'll bet 8 until I hit 1,000. Once I hit 1,000, then I'll start taking 500 and keeping 500. So I'll use 500 every day and keep this until I get to 2. Then I'll bet 1,000 every day. You get what so I'll explain that in the video that I'm gonna make when I have time. But 48 plays. So how I get my unit sizes. I take my entire bankroll. So if you uploaded 500, 600, 800, whatever you're at, I took my entire bankroll, so it was like 500 and some change, divided it by 48 and got my unit size, or it might have been 600 or 700 and some change. Divided it by how many plays I have, which was 48, and then I got my unit size of $12.58. That's my unit today. I put a unit on every one of these, a whole unit. Ain't no quarters, ain't no halves. I'm trying to grow this shit. So, first game, Kelly Carpenter, home run, 2 RBIs. Kyle Raleigh, home run, a double, a RBI, 2 RBIs. Athletics and Mets, J.J. Bleday, home run, 2 RBIs. Mark Venzos for the Mets, home run, a double, a RBI, 2 RBIs. Dodgers and Brewers, Will Adames, home run, 2 RBIs. Teoscar Hernandez, home run, 2 RBIs. Freddie Freeman, double, RBI, 2 RBIs. Tyler Fitzgerald, home run and 2 units on RBI because I couldn't take him at 2, so I put 2 units on 1. Marcell Ozuna, home run, a double, a RBI, 2 RBIs. Jarren Duran coming back from his suspension for just being a normal dude in this day and age. Home run and RBI, 2 units, couldn't get him at 2. Colton Cowser, home run, RBI. Anthony Santander, double, RBI, 2 RBIs. And then Rafaela, double, RBI, 2 RBIs. Love this dude today, man. He's gonna pop off. Nationals, Phillies, Juan Yepez, home run. Bryce Harper, home run. Juan Yepez, RBI, 2 units. Bryce Harper, 2 RBIs plus 400. Wes Wilson, love him today. Double, RBI, 2 RBIs. Twins and Rangers, Corey Seager, RBI. Corey Seager, 2 RBIs. Carlos Santana, home run, double, RBI, 2 RBIs. That's all the plays, guys. I'm gonna see how this goes for the week. If I'm crashing out bankroll after bankroll after bankroll, I'm gonna revisit it. But I want to try this. I just never seen nobody do this before, and I think typically if you do 8 plays, you need 8 plays similar to these odds. You need about 2 to hit to be profitable or break even. So in this case, we would need 12 of any of these to hit to be profitable or break even. Anything after that, though, is extreme profit. It's not like a 1 unit profit. It's like a 3 to 5 unit profit for each thing that hits after. So a bit of a lotto, bit of a gamble, but with all the data that we have available to us and all the research we can do and all the pitch mix and lefty versus righty versus batting average versus the history, you can really narrow down players who have good chance to hit these lines. So I'm hoping that all the knowledge gives me an edge over this large volume and it grows the bankroll fast. We'll see, though. That's the plays for today, guys. Game starting soon. Hope you enjoy parlays and live plays. Will be posted on Twitter. Let's get out here. Let's crack these folks.